There's no way for me to express my love of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to someone who hasn't played it. It's a masterpiece, a genre staple. The kind of game that can turn me from reasonably normal adult to borderline autistic fedora head faster than you can say Wookiee. I love it irrationally, the way a parent loves his child or people with no taste in music love Train. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic could murder a family of 4, steal all the prescription drugs in the house, and kick the dog on the way out the door, and I'd visit it in prison twice a week for the entirety of its life sentence. The first part of this review will focus more on the game. The second part will talk more about how well it translates to the iPad's sexy capacitive touchscreen. Both are going to feature minor spoilers. If at any point my impassioned man-childishness convinces you to buy the game on your own iPad, clicking the buy now link here or on the neckbeard.com gives me a few bucks. If not, whatever. I don't need your charity. So back to the game. As the finest Western RPG ever made, and I'm looking all of you steampunk Fallout nerds right in the eye when I say that, Knights of the Old Republic does a whole bunch of stuff right. Deep customization options let you create any character you fancy. Some make muscle-bound beefcakes or sexy Jedi assassins, while others, like me, create more realistic avatars. Once you finish your digital alter ego, you're asked to choose a class, then dump points into your character's attributes. Once again sticking with realism, I decided to give Ledontavio my silver tongue, and under lack of physical conditioning. For those of you who've played the game, yeah, it was a rough go. Fortunately, this is an old-school RPG, which means lots of ways to accomplish your goals. Yeah, you can kill everyone to get from point A to point B, but, as with any BioWare title, there's a good chance you can also bribe the guy at the gate, or hack the computer system so the alarms don't sound when you walk through, or stand back and lob grenades at everybody you see because, like an idiot, you didn't put a single goddamn point into strength. The means here are just as important as the ends. Morality, another BioWare staple, fits hand in glove with the dark and light-style mythology of the Star Wars universe, meaning your choices impact more than the plot. Asking that homeless guy for a larger reward after finding a cure for his fatal disease might net you a little more cash, yes, but it's also kind of a dick move. Too many dick moves and you might end up on the dark side, which is absolutely not a bad thing at all. In fact, if you ever watched the OG trilogy as a kid and liked Palpatine better than Luke Skywalker because he could shoot lightning out of his hands, you should strive to be the biggest asshole you can at all times. Just like I do in real life. Your squad mates in KOTOR are just as weird and judgmental as your real life friends, but have added perks like laser guns and magic powers. They're as diverse as the kids on the front of a college brochure too, making them useful for anything from tanking to dealing damage to healing. Taking control of them on the fly is as easy as pressing their portrait in the bottom left corner of the screen. I can't really think of anything funny to say to that, so balls. The rest of the game? You'll have to wait until the next installment. We're running over, and time is money in the high-stakes world of iPad game reviews. If you'd like to pay us back, don't bother thanking us. Just buy the game from this handy link and we're totally cool. Seriously, it's one of the best games ever made. And not just because we get paid if you download it.